Bubblegum Bitch is maybe my favourite track of the album. It was written in Santa Monica. It kind of has quite a 90s feel to the production. The lyrics took me about 10 minutes and I'd collected these lyrics over about 3 months. So it was very satisfying to write. It's just, yeah, it's a fun, sassy song. PreMadonna is the first single of Electra Heart. It picked itself as the first single, really. I couldn't have gone with anything else, and I knew when I got the idea to write it that it would hopefully change my career. I thought of the title one night before I went to bed. I wrote it down, and then about 2 months later I wrote it, and really it's about wanting to be number one and not necessarily anything to do with my career, but just with regards to being with someone. I think everyone knows a PreMadonna or has been with one or is one, because every girl has a little bit of that inside of her, I think. The brat. Lies is a very personal record. I wrote half of it in the home of Bruce Springsteen. I was on tour and I was about to do a gig at a place called the Stone Pony in New Jersey. I wrote the verse there. It's obviously about a boy who was a bit of a coward, really. I didn't really have a lot of respect for, and I was very angry about what happened between us, so I wrote Lies. 'Cause I'm a homewrecker. Homewrecker is kind of a response to Lies in that I think some people like to play the victim, but for me it's quite embarrassing, and so I wanted to turn the tables and create a character type that was more like the slayer than the slayed. So songs like Bubblegum Bitch, Homewrecker and PreMadonna all kind of go together in a trio. Starring role was quite a groundbreaking song for me because it was one of the first that I wrote for the new records, and it signalled the direction that I was going to go in sonically. It was produced by Greg Kurstin, and it's kind of a very cold, emotive song and production, and I think that style followed on throughout the album. State of Dreaming was inspired by Marilyn Monroe. On Twitter, somebody had written, "Message to girls, stop living off that one quote." She basically died in a really undignified way, and etc, etc. It really inspired me because I thought people are living off this one quote, and so the first line was "Millions of girls float on this one quote." I suppose it's connected with perception and how people see this beautiful image of her. However, she was a deeply troubled person, but that one image is strong enough to make people behave in a certain way and believe certain things.